In the previous episode of the Ironman Collector, we did a lot of Guardians of the Rift and made some preparations for the fight caves. If you haven't already seen that episode, I would highly recommend you give that a watch. Hello again, my friends, welcome back to the Ironman Collector. This is episode number 15. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic and I hope you enjoy this video. For fight caves I want to bring Bloodburst with me just for that extra heal. I don't know if it's needed. I have no idea. I'm pretty inexperienced with PVM in this game, but there's the ancient staff. So, how is the loadout looking right now? Is it? I don't know. I just took prayer potions. I took some sharks, and I have my bloodburst. Hopefully, we'll be all right. Yes, I probably shouldn't be this excited from a fire cape in the current year. Look at that. That was such a long one as well. 140. We have achieved the fire cape on the account. That is so sweet. Somehow just so stressful. But I was actually doing a pretty good job flicking, I feel like. Because going into Jad, I had only used 2 prayer pots and 2 sharks. Those sharks were from failing flicks on mages. But nice. That is +1 item collected. And we have the fire cape. In the previous episode, we got this clue scroll that requires us to do the Kingdom Divided. For that, we need, well, first of all, we need 100% of every favor on current, and then we need to do all of those current quests. So we're missing 4 collection log slots from being able to do that. But lucky for us, we did a lot of clue scrolls. We have stacked up a hefty amount of clue scrolls in the bank. I'm sure those will get us up to 231 collections logged. So without further ado, let's get opening these caskets. Starting off with the beginner clues, we only have 4 out of 16 in here. We have a lot of mole slippers. I'll be very surprised if we get any more of these bad boys. Let's go. Can we get any new items from the beginner clues? It is looking very empty. We are going through these very quickly. Really? No new items still from beginners? That is quite tragic. 83 and 4 out of 16. Moving on, we have the easy clue scrolls. 19 out of 131. We have 12 caskets. I like our odds because we are getting Black Wizard's Hat T to start off with. That is that actually? That fits better than the gold one. I think that is our new hat. Okay, and what is this? What is this? Why am I getting so many wizard hats? That is cool. Now, does that match better than the black one? You tell me in the comments down below. What's the drippiest out of these hats? Okay, let's just keep on opening these. Was that? No, that was an old page we already had. There's a new one, Bandas page 2. This is looking very good for us. Very, very good for us. That is one that we already had as well. And that is a black full helm T. That is a new one to the collection log. I love opening clues. It's so much fun opening these bad boys. Can we get anything else? We have 2 more. Okay, plate body H1, a new one, and lastly, okay, nothing new. But that was already all the log slots we needed to get our quest done. We only have 5 medium caskets, but I think there's a decent chance that we get something new out of these. Let's go. First one, purple elegant shirt, Piscarillius banner, and the Dixite tellies. That is already 3 collection logs right there. This is just so fantastic. I mean, I feel like this is almost cheating. That is a red boater. Okay. Let's keep it going. The leprechaun hat, absolute beauty. Then we get a strength ammy T and an addy plate body T. Clues are just too easy. We have a bit of a problem. We are out of bank space. There's just so many clue items in there. It is getting very cluttered in there. Now for the hard clues, the exciting part. 11 hard clues. Let's hope we get some insane amounts of rune items for some GP. Let's go. First one, Bandos page 1. +1 items collected. Let's keep it going. Rune items, love that. Give me cash. Then we get a Sardomin page. We take that. Bandas coif. Oh, and an ancient kite shield. The log slots are just rolling in at this point. This is always so rewarding when you've been stacking up clues. This part is just incredibly nice. Look at all this cash. One more, then I got elk stuff. Okay, we already made 350k. Now we have 5 more hard caskets. Can we get more collections? Yes, that is +2. We already have an H helm, right? But that is still +2 items. 3 left. Let's see if there's anyone else. Actually, those are new lumberyard tallies. Very nice. And the last 2 caskets, new bandas page, and very many elks. Last hard clue scroll. Let's see what we get. What is that? That is absolutely stacked. That is such a stacked clue. That is 4 new items to the collection log. An Abimol kit, some firelighters, an ancient d'hide body, and a runeful helm tee. That is a beautiful clue to be the last one, +4. Let's see where we end up with on the collections logged. 251. That is crazy. We are having some serious issues with bank space now. So what we can do is we can build a costume room. How much will this rob me for? Let's see, 50k? Okay, I'll pay that. I built everything that we could. I think I found where our bank space is. Look at this. The lunar outfit, for example. I can store that entire thing in there. And these random event things. Now, sadly, our construction level is so low that we can only store 2 outfits out of all the ones that we have. Just made so much bank space. Look at all this. Look at all this we just deposited in there. Okay, now we should have some bank space again. How did I miss that we got a master scroll book at some point? Because now we can just use every one of our tellies to this, and that is also a bank space saver. Now it's time to do the current quests. So there is client of current, and this favor certificate we will put on to Piscarilius. There is Queen of Thieves, Forsaken Tower. I'm about to get 100% of this Lava Kenji favor. So this was surprisingly easy to get, because you can just mine the sulfur at the mine there. You can take a spider so the clouds don't even hit you. So you can just fully AFK the mining to get some favor. Now I'm just delivering these minecart scrolls to open some of these travel methods. There is Ascent of Arceus, also getting us 100% of the Arceus favor with this scroll. There we go. That is Depths of Despair. Tale of the Righteous, I think this is the last quest before the mini quest, and then we can do Kingdom Divided. We just finished 100% Piscarilius favor, getting them sandworms out of there and giving them to this guy. Now we have every single one at 100. Look at that beautiful statue. Antique lamp, and actually I can now use the Xerix talisman to teleport right here, so that is just fantastic. Give me my Herblore XP. That was the hardest boss fight thus far. Good god, but that was such a cool boss though. I really liked the design of that. This quest was so long, so unnecessarily long. God, that was incredibly painful, but at least I get 10k Herblore XP from it, and the Book of the Dead. But that's another hardcore requirement unlocked. It is time I stop procrastinating this crafting grind, so let's give this guy some buckets. Let's give him 12k buckets. And claim sand. Okay, yeah, we had 10.9k in there. There goes the cash stack. Now I have to super glass make. And he missed a level again. We just hit 83 hunter. Just by doing birdhouse runs, by the way. That means that we can now catch dragon implings. I guess they're pretty useless since we're going for the glory Emmy with crafting anyways, but that is still pretty cool. This is it, the final inventory of super glass make. And we have used all of our sand. Look at that, almost 17k. So I thought it would be a 1-to-1 ratio of the glass to sand, but it seems like you get a lot more than you have sand. We are very close to 75 already. And now I still have 17k glass to blow. And here we are with 75 crafting. Not only can we now boost for glory, we can now make slayer rings and magic birdhouses. The magic birdhouses being the most important part. I cannot wait for some better birdhouses, because we've been making the U ones for like, I think we have made over 2,000 of them. Finally, please make the Emmys. Finally, that took so long. The spice boosting, that is so whack. And there we have it. The Amulet of Glory on the Ironman account. Isn't that just beautiful? That is such a milestone. And with that, we have achieved our little goal of having the Amulet of Glory. We have the Fire Cape, and the account is looking amazing. I really like how this account is starting to shape up.